Hi, and welcome to the presentation for the GCSE ICT. My name is Mr. Aldridge and I teach ICT at Ponty High. So what you can see in front of you here are the current dates for some of the mock exams and also the coursework submission. So in October now we're going to do a mock exam, and that mock exam will take place based around some of the topics from Unit 3 within the course. We'll also do an internal exam then in December, and also another one then later on in the spring term, but that date is to be confirmed at the moment. Currently the pupils are working on their coursework, and the submission for this will be April the 8th, which is the last day of the spring term. So everything needs to be submitted to me by then for sort of internal moderation in preparation for submission to the WJC. In June then will be the exam, and that will be based around the Unit 3 work that we would have been studying for the mock exams. Obviously depending on situations with COVID and so on, last year the exams were cancelled. We're not sure exactly what's going on this year. However, if that is cancelled, then we have 3 mock exams to take sort of an assessment from to sort of grade the pupils on. In terms of the actual ICT course, it's usually split into 4 units. The first unit looking at understanding ICT, and that is a written exam. That's an exam that would have been completed in year 10, which was not completed. Unit 2 was the problem solving with ICT. So that was the coursework that the pupils would have completed last year in year 10. The Unit 3 exam, as I mentioned, will be this year, and the Unit 4 coursework, which is what they're working on currently, developing multimedia ICT solutions, and this year's topic is all to do with smart homes. So in terms of the qualification now and how it looks, the Unit 1, as I mentioned, wasn't actually taking place last year. However, there was an internal assessment, so we have got some data on the pupils on that, if that were to count towards a final grade. The Unit 2, solving problems with ICT coursework, that was completed last year, so we have evidence of that to contribute towards a final grade. This year now, as I mentioned, we'll be looking at the ICT organisations, the written exams, so we'll do 3 mock exams prior to the final exam at the end of the year. And also then the Unit 4, which is the coursework which we're currently working on, and we'll be continuing until Easter. In terms of the new weightings of the units, they've yet to be decided by the WJC. So that's going to be, sort of dependent on what they release and how we then sort of moderate each unit to come to a final grade. In terms of some support material, the WJC website is there, and they've got the specification there, so that breaks down all the units into sort of what needs to be taught and learnt. So that's there as a PDF. We've also got some past papers on the website as well, which I've already got anyway, and we'll be going through those in class in preparation for sort of revision sessions and so on. But they are there to be downloaded if you require some of these at home. There are some resources as well that you can download, but not too many actually to do with the ICT. So in terms of the resources, there are some additional sort of resources that I have that I'll be providing with the pupils to support their learning. However, one really good book to do with the WGCSE ICT is this revision book here. You can get that from Amazon, so that's a good book to get there. I've also put down some revision notes and so on for all the topics for Unit 3, so that will be within the Teams area for the pupils. There's also something called a zigzag guide, which is really good, so we'll be focusing on that as well. In terms of sort of additional sort of revision, the BBC Bite Size website is really good. That breaks down all the topics and some good revision notes on that. There are 2 QR codes here to link through to those resources if you wish. But if you wish to sort of speak to me or need any further information, then please don't hesitate to contact me on eldridgem@pontyhigh.co.uk. Diolch yn fawr.